All right, how you doing? Over here today, I've been putting together a couple little motors. That's what the VX came in. HSP blue VX engine came in that. Now, hang on to that little box. Probably out there. Now, also, I've been working on the HPI motor and getting it fitted to the new clutch assembly, and you can kind of see it off in there. I used two-speed bell housing, and it brought it forward just enough to catch the spur gear. But I do want to still bring it forward just a smidgen more because, well, it's catching it right to the very tip of the gear. And I want a little bit more engagement on that sucker. So, right now I'm getting ready to hook up the Dumbo to this thing right here and see what I can do about my servos. We're going to be using... Oh, I need some batteries. We use this little guy for the time being. And, of course, my boy was tearing down a little RC car, just ripping it apart. Plenty of parts and pieces. There's some bearings. A little differential piece. Might fit something. It's a Hawsome, whatever you want to call it, RC. So, yeah. Borrowed the... I tested out this receiver in the Duratrax. It's a pretty decent one. That's the, what do they call that? The X6 or PF6, P6? I'm not sure what it's called. But it seems to work well. It's got a built-in gyro. Not like I really need it, but it does have one. I'm going to put the battery pack together. And we're not going to be bouncing this thing around yet, but there's the old train. You can count on it. We're going to wrap some tape around this little AA battery pack. A little bit of insurance. Now this thing does have this transmitter and receiver built-in fail-safe, so that's one reason I picked it was because of that. It has a integrated fail-safe, and that is what I want, is a fail-safe in it for sure. So now hook this one up here. Neck is killing me. And we're going to put this one right here, just like such. Positive, negative, it's going to go right there. I'm putting it on number 6 and kick it on. Oh yeah, okay, what have I got going on here? Should have a light on it. Did I put something in backwards? It's one of the daggum eBay specials, so. What do we got going on? Huh. See if it does any lighting once we turn the radio on. Nothing. Well, okay. That's a great way to burst the bubble today. This was working just fine when I would put it on any pin on there. So channel 6 would work just fine. in this situation. Some candy bar fill. Now that one's a little, oh, that's corroded pretty good. All right, let's take that back apart. It's got corrosion. You see the green? It's off down in there pretty good. Oh, hang on. Hold up. Let's clean that. Let's see if I can clean this camera off a little bit because it's a little nasty. Oh, okay, that's a lot better, ain't it? Now, like I said, there's corrosion down in that pin, so let's cut this apart. Clean the corrosion off that real fast. See if it makes a better connection. Right there. Is that the only one? It is the only one. So thought I had one of these that was just brand new. Maybe I already swiped it. Oh, I know I did. I used it on the Duratrax. It's in the Duratrax, but it's hardwired. It don't have a plug because the wires got ripped off. Well, we're not going to stick with this one, that's for sure. I think there's one in this one. Might be. Uh-huh. It's alive. We know it's in better shape. Let's see if that actually works. No? No? Yes? Nothing. Alright, well. That's just no bueno, no good. Alright, let's pull this one apart. Heck with it. We got another receiver in here. Get up there. Alright, now. This was a full car a week ago. But in between fixing my boy's little one and, you know, just adding a few parts and pieces here to that one, and I've got it all. It's all here. It is all here. It's just this one's a lot newer car. We're going to put it back together. I already ordered all the parts to fix it, so that is that. And it's got Traxxas servos in it. I don't know why, but they do. Alright, we got this battery pack. Let's see if we got any power now. Going through the switch. Oh yeah. Lights right up. Now, let's put some fresh batteries in it because I know them are not fresh. They came with it. It's just that thing's got enough corrosion in it, it's just not happy. Oh, let's throw them back over there. Oh, man. So, I don't know if anybody's noticed or seen any of the little videos that I've been putting up of this car. I've done one live of building the chassis and everything, and then the another short one. I fired it up last night momentarily. Oh yeah, we're good. Look at that. All right, let's shut that off. Let's take these. Keep those two screws for this one. All right, now. But yeah, if anybody has tuned in or watched them. Hopefully you have. If you haven't, well, I don't expect you to watch the first one because it is forever long. But if you want to, heck yeah, awesome. Be great. If you don't, that's fine too. Alright, there's our Dumbo. Oh, we have got, they're backwards. Steering servo is like, yep, they're backwards. So let's flip these. I should have known, but, well, really I shouldn't have known because I don't remember. Number one is my steering on this Dumbo. Remember that if you're hooking up a Dumbo receiver, one of these guys, and transmitter. Number one is the steering. Oh, man, that steering is not happy. I got the. There we go. Straighten that out the best we can. I haven't even got the daggum steering links on the front even completely adjusted because, well, of course, I didn't have the servo set for center yet either. So there's that. Not like it's super needed yet, though. So that is more of a plastic style screw. So what we got? My boy's been ripping them apart, and there we go. We got something right here, maybe. Or right here. Got a bunch of them. What I need is a more of a handhead, flathead style for that. Yeah, I want it to be a fairly decent length as well. Not too long. Alright, we're going to go with that one. Let's see if that'll fit. Go ahead and get it put in because if I don't, then I'll forget. Actually, you know what? I don't think that is. I think these fits are just fine. Let's try it. Oh, it's kind of a dreary day today. It's been a slow start to the day. You know, fishing season. Yeah. Not really even fishing season yet, put it that way. It's getting there. It's getting close. Then on top of that, we got an email saying they're moving our shifts back around again, and well, guess what? It's going to be right in the middle. Frickin' striper run, I guarantee you. Again, I did that crap last year. I'm not too excited over that, honestly. Alright, that'll hold. Alright. Now, the main thing I'm trying to do here. Good gosh, my sternum bone is hurting. But my back's so stinking far out of alignment. I'm just trying to get a stupid thing to pop. Something popped. Oh. That way I just go back to normal. I just want to feel normal. Alright, now, as of right now, that is right there. And it's not got a lot of throw. So let's go ahead and let's take this off. I think we've got it set for center already. But Not sure. Not sure here. That poor thing is like, let's see, there's 100%. And we can go 50%. That's go and that's stop. Go, stop, go, stop. So I can change this, my throttle, so I can make it to where it will, you know, I think a lot of them will do it. My cheaper radios don't do that. They don't have that option. But we can set the throttle to where, well, it only opens and closes so much. That way we don't bind up the carburetor on this little guy. So the last thing we want to do is be too rough on the slide carb. Which, who knows? Might end up swapping it out for another. I might buy another Nitro Star motor that's just a daggum rotary carb, and just put it on there and be done with it and go back to the way it originally was. And don't judge me because I ain't got this one finished yet, but this is just an idea. I'm gonna see what I can do about putting a little piece of something as a buffer, well, your fuel tube, like they normally have. But if I go that way, all right, what's binding on the? Oh, I'm turning the whole. This thing could probably be, I think right now it is riding the, oh yeah, it's already riding that pretty good. Okay, that is half throttle. That's full throttle. Right there's full throttle, and that's full brake. Collapse that spring, full throttle. Honestly, it's fairly smooth. And it is working. And it's returning, it's closing the carb all the way. See if I can do this without shutting it off. Alright. Now, can you see it? Yeah, it's putting some pretty good pressure on that little brake right there, but the only thing I see that's funky is, well, I'm hitting right there. Otherwise, I think this will work. Now, like I said, the carb, open, shut, all the way open, shut, open, shut. So, I think that'll work good. Now, only time will tell. Just gotta take it. We're gonna try it. Take it and try it. I mean, a person could build a stand and get those two. I could take a little something, raise this up, get it to where it's more parallel with that one. This one, well, I think if I'm going to do anything, I'm going to reverse those two springs, because that spring right there, granted it's longer, but it's softer, if that makes sense. That spring right there is just, ooh, it's stiff. The original redcat spring is a stiff one. So let's see what we can do about flipping those two. Maybe. I don't want to break anything yet. Be my daggum luck. Alright. So, just kind of excited to see that it will work. Makes me feel a little bit better about all the crap I've been doing. Where is my little guy? There it is, right there. Oopsies. All right. Let's take that. Let's take that. Let's fish this guy on through. And then we're going to take this one right here. And then this one and put it right here. Because this is a much softer spring. So if we can use a little bit softer spring for the return, we'll see how it works. But all I'm doing is using the springs to go left and right. I don't know if that's right or not. I'm just doing it. I better cut that down a little bit, maybe. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Sitting here, messed up my fingernail earlier, broke it off, and started chewing on it. Now, what could we do? We only want to go so far, unless we could take this, as long as my throttle adjustment on my unit itself never really gets messed with. If it does, then well, we could break stuff, I suppose. But if I take this guy and put it just right there, just like that, and I go, sitting there wiggling around. Let's see. I could hold that at the same time. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to treat it like a TV linkage on an old 90s Chevrolet. We're going to go wide open and make the, pretty much rack it to where it wants to be. But in that process, I've got to find something to pull that to. Oh yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much it. All right, let's go right. Oh man, come on. Need a way to get to send it full throttle. Without actually, oh, you know what, dummy? So if that's right there, no, that ain't gonna work either. Huh. That little servo's chattery. I'm trying to just find a way to prop this open so it'll, you can get it to where it will stay that way. Just momentarily, just like that. Right now, I'm going to bring my throttle all the way open to where it's, that's our stop point. And then I'm going to give it just a little bit. Because if I can do it like this, well, I don't need another spring. Don't judge me because I'm kind of experimenting on this. I've never done this one before. Never had to do it like this. I've never done this. This will be the first time ever setting up a slide carb. I'm setting up any of them besides the ones that it came with. Alright, that's that. So, that spring's got some play in it still. I think if I could shorten that spring down just a little bit, I think that'd be better. All right, let's do that. I don't want it going too... You can see what I'm talking about. Whenever it goes to closed position, I've got it to where the spring is going to collapse, and it'll help hold the pressure against that, against the return. That's pretty much all it is its return spring. That's it. All it is the return spring. So let's take this guy, bring it out just a wee bit more, a little bit. And that's what I'm going to do. Actually, not out, in. Because out, we're not allowed to open up all the way. Well, the edge of that carb is just right there. All right, just a little bit more. There we go. I'll probably put 2 of those back to back. Keep them from sliding. And you can still get your adjustment out of the, like say you want the throttle to take your idle down on it. Well, you can still do that because, well, it's got some room right there. Takes a second. It's going to have a little bit of a lag on the takeoff, but like right there, nothing, wide open. So if I were to take it and give it a high idle, I could still do that. So actually I could take it and just set it to right there. Oh, no, that is way too much. We don't want to do that. We want to keep that guy neutral. Because I just seen that motor. It just tried to pull the motor sideways. Alright, that's kind of an archaic idea, but it looks like it will work. Brakes. Let's go ahead and cut that off. I might regret it, but I'm going to go ahead and cut that one piece off. This way it's out of the road and it's not hitting my brake lever. If I can find my cutters. Where in the world? They're right there. We're going to go right here, like such. See if that works. Nope. Still too much. Misses it. Misses it, and well, we got full brakes. And turn the spur gear, hit the brakes, locks it up. Alright, cool. The only thing I'm worried about is I don't think it's going to have any resistance on it right there. So, there's that. Tomorrow I've got to pick up some more fuel because what I've got is 30%, like 9% oil, but probably ain't going to hurt to run it. Actually, it's a little bit of a mixture in between the two. It's got oil in it, for sure. More than 9%, let me put it that way. So, at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it up on its little stand. And we're going to get all this bolted up and put back in there. Let's see if failsafe has a memory. Negative. Just wanted the complete shut off. Alright. So this thing has a fail-safe. I can't remember how in the world you set it. Huh. I'll figure it out later. I'm not worried about it right now. There's a way to set it. I don't know. I don't know if it's that. Nope, I don't know. I'll have to actually look through the book and read it. And, because it's right there. The book's right there. I'll figure it out later. But it does come with a failsafe. I know that. That's the whole reason I bought it. But, I gotta figure out how to make that failsafe function at this point. So there's that. Let's get this thing fired up. Let's see how it runs, see how it idles, all that good stuff. I went to Ace and tried to get some screws for this guy. And whenever I pulled it off, and the screws I got, I guess I tried to get some longer screws for the exhaust. I've got a new exhaust coming for it, but tried to get some new screws and whatnot to, you know. It would have been nice, right? I did not. The ones I got, I took a screw with me and I thought it was the right size, but man, it's just little itty bitty bit too big. Now, could I have taken something and ran down the block of the engine and the other one and kind of made it bigger? Oh yeah, probably. Should I have? Absolutely not. Be my luck, we'll screw it all up. Yes, I'm putting a tube on it. Nobody judge me. Look at that. Bing, bing, bing. The little orange topper. Now, and you can get these at Ace Hardware, by the way. They're bolt thread covers. They sell them in all different colors. Well, me, I just got the orange ones. Fairly visible. That's something I need to do. Nah, we ain't messing with that right now. That's afterthoughts. Afterthoughts, thinking a lot. So, checking the throttle. Wide open. Let's take it back down. Oh, we're at 60%. There's open enough for the girls I run with. And I really don't see it pushing hard against the motor now like this other spring, which is the original redcat spring. That one right there was original for the throttle return. And yeah, it's a little heavy-handed. But so we're just rolling with that one, which comes out of the Traxxas pack. And do I have the part number for that? I did somewhere. I think I threw it away. But what it does is it one of the little Traxxas kits for the, you know, the throttle and the brake for a slide carb setup. And it's got all the linkages, all the little parts and pieces for it. And I just use that because, well, seems to be working pretty good to me. I think, oh no, a little much on the brakes, that's for sure. We'll fix that. All right, there we go. and we'll test the brake here in a minute. Again, everything seems to be hunky-dory. Of course, all this stuff's gonna probably rattle loose, but we're about to find out. It's super windy outside. We ain't ran no nitros today or any of the electrics. I've got 2 motors coming for my boys' Armas, and I'll do a video of replacing them. I got one that's like a 12 turn, and then one that's a 21 turn, and actually 2 12 turns, 21 turn. Yeah, maybe the other one. I can't remember on those little brushed motors because shoot, it's been ages since I bought one. But couldn't remember if the 12 turn is definitely fat. I think the lower the turn, the faster it is. The higher the turn, the slower it is. Don't get me. Don't get mad at me because I'm probably wrong. But those look halfway decent. I just want to snug these up before we get going too much, or they just rattle everywhere, you know. All right. Technically. Nope. Maybe that's something you have to set up, is the gyro. It says in the box, it has a built-in gyro setting. Or maybe, I don't friggin' know. I was hoping I'd see it. I know on my big trucks, my Arma up there, definitely see it functioning. Alright, snug these guys up. Alright, now, let's get this guy up on a stand real quick. Let's find the stand. It's right there. Let's get this guy here, like such. Alright, so, I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if you can see it a little closer, but you can see how I did the fuel lines. Right up through here. I went through and on that exhaust, excuse me, I took my gasket and laid it up there, and then took my Dremel, that's Dremel bit, went through and pretty much matched the port of the gasket to this guy. The gasket matches the motor, vice versa. There's so much meat, and I smoothed it up and shined it up. I don't know if that's going to make much of a difference, but hey, we did it anyways. Heck with it. But still got to got those together. All this is happily together right now. And we got to put some wheels together for it. Well, like I said, everything else is... I think it'll work until that spring breaks or collapses. Or we're going to find out. And I don't know if you can see down in there. You see where you can see where the gears are sitting on that poor spur gear compared to the pinion. I mean, it is just, it's right there on the end of that. So what I'm going to do is probably take and oval out those holes in the bottom. Make it to where it can slide forward in that one position, which is going to be the exact position it's sitting in right now. If I ever get another bell end and it's different, I want to have to do something different. Right now, that's fine. This is fine for right now because it's not getting ran a lot. All right, now, air filter. Let's put an air filter on it. I got the HPI air filter right here. Alright, just go ahead and put one on it. That gum is turned out cold. Winds are blowing. I'm going to turn that heater on. Right. That's why fishing ain't no good right now. I mean, ain't no point in fishing, trying to. It's cold. I love fishing, but I don't want to sit out there in the middle of the freezing, the wind and BS right now, so why? No point. I just got after my boy earlier for using his teeth to open stuff. He was working on Legos, though. That's a little harder than a piece of plastic. Oh, God. Nice thing is HPI filter already come pre-oiled, that's for sure. Cool. A little nasty to work on, but hey. Gotta get this guy put together. Put that down in there. I feel that little heater, but we're going to be opening the door, so that's one of the reasons I'm got the heater going. I don't want to freeze to death. It's not. It's actually fairly nice outside. It's just dreary and overcast. Looks like it's about to rain like crazy. All right. There's that. Let's get this guy. How do we want to put this on? We want to do it short side up. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it weird. Let's make it stick way up in the air. All right, just like such. Okay. Nice little outer sheath. Wanted to run that one today, but I still might. We still got time. Might just run around in the backyard today, see what breaks. 'Cause that's what it's been doing every time. We gotta go to Springfield tomorrow. We're gonna go big town. And in the process, we're stopping by the hobby shop. I'm going to be picking up some stuff. Not like I need to. I get stuff sent to me every single day. Because I buy it. But, hey, whatever. I'm going to be getting some more nitro fuel. Because we need it. Need some that's a little heavier oil concentration. Has more oil in it, I should say. There we go. Ta-da. Ta-da. Alright. Get this wormed around this little carb. Make sure it's pushed down in its channel, because if not, it'll be sitting high. It will not be grabbing where it needs to be grabbing. It's got a little raised spot. Pretty much you just put the zip tie in it, obviously. Most of y'all already know that. Now take a pair of zip tie, or take a pair of needle nose, and I'll ratchet against the head of the zip tie, or cable tie, whatever you want to call it. And we'll tighten it down. Alright, little air filter. All good to go. Look at that. Look at that, dude. HPI air filter. We got brakes. We believe. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got brakes. No brake. Oh, obviously we ain't gonna have brake whenever we're throttling, but yeah. All right, now let's see it fire off. Let's run it, and I'm gonna break out. There ain't no real, ain't no. The redneck inside. All right, what are you doing? Jesus Christ. What am I doing? I'm retarded. Nobody judge me. I'll get my testo up going. Let's see if my old scanner still has some life left in it. It does. So that's this is an infrared tester. Yeah, no real point. I'm pretty sure it's be all right, but Earl reported a bad dust storm around County Road 1. That's New Mexico. That's where I work. Where's my Testo app? Good Lord. Am I blind? Well, I was... Good God. It's not there no more. What the hell is going on? Huh. Alright, bear with me. We're going to take 5 seconds and we're going to download this so we can use it. I've got a normal temp gun, but I like the fancy one. Does that make sense? I'm going to set out smart. Let's see, is it in the background? No, it's just not there. Right, Testo Smart Probe. Not now. Search. Search. It's, nope, not in it, not in it. God bless. Alright, so let's do this thing real quick. Yeah, I think it'll be ready to rock and roll here. Hopefully. We gotta go through some tires, because these tires that, like I said, I got, which are these guys, and they do fit. Right? They do fit. I'm gonna try something here, because it's just too daggum dark over there. Let's do this. Right? If this will be any better. God, everything's falling. All right. Sorry. Excuse me. There we go. Coming there. My boy's four-wheeler. All right. See these guys? They go on, but they just rub the sides. Free up space. Oh my God. No. Forget it. Hang on, I'll be right back. I'm back. Alright. Now, there's that. I wish, like I said, I wish this thing would work. Let's see. Don't want to get rid of that. Don't want to get rid of that. Let's see. There's a few things I know I can get rid of. Let's get a spy point right now because I'm not using that. I'm not in the hunting mode. Oh. Merrill Lynch. Oh, I'll just get rid of that one. Ring. Continue. All right. Well, let me find the glow starter. We got this glow starter, which is a little AA, dude. I wonder if it even works. Let's see if it even works. Got a brand new AA right here. Let's see if this thing will work. Put that down there. That up there. Oh, do I got a good glow plug anywhere? Is this a good one? Oh, no, it ain't shining that one. Is there the glow starter? Nothing there. Where did the one that I pulled out of the car yesterday go? It would glow, but there's no bueno. No good. Even though it would glow, it still wasn't no good because it's missing, well, it's wore out. It's burnt out. The plating's gone off that keeps it alive. Alright, nothing there. Let's see what we got here. I was just going to keep it, and it's right here. I was just going to keep it for a tester. Right? So, that being stated, see if this works. Nothing. It's a good battery in that, too. Surely I ain't got it backwards. Let's try another one. I mean, I don't think it'd matter on this because you're just making a positive connection across your always trying to warm it. It just ain't worth a crap. Oh, it's just barely. Can't even see it, can you? Whoop. Oh yeah, you can barely see it. Yep, no good. Probably one reason I kept it is because it said off now on the side. But that's why I kept it. That one, that was good shape. But this is a bad plug. Remember that. Now, that's downloading. We are going to go ahead and give this thing a... We're going to pop it off. It's stupid windy outside. It's getting cool. Now, don't do that, dummy. Just wanting to raise the idle up just a smidge. Hateful. Really? Really now? I wonder if it's my fuel lines, because I've got these guys ran and it might be a little pinched right there. I was thinking about that earlier. So let's go ahead and take this off. I tried to do it so they wouldn't get pinched, but you know, think that's it. on 30, mixture 30% and 20% nitro. Let it run like speed a little bit and drop the temperature down just a little. I'm at 224 now. Fuel. Alright, there's the first tank in it. Never really got over, literally 200 and just a smidge over 230. And I think where I was measuring 230 would have been the exhaust pipe right here, the header. But opened up that high speed right there, middle of that. Just brought it open just a little bit, just to allow it to get a little bit more fuel in the mix. Now, granted, that motor needs to come forward just a little bit, but you know what? All in all, pretty good. I like this. It's going to be fun. Now, I'm going to sit here and play with tires, so I can give it a little run at some point. Maybe not tomorrow, probably not tonight, but I'm probably going to let it cool all the way down, and then I'm going to put another tank full in it and let it run. And just set it right there at the edge of the door on the ground and just let it run. And do that probably three to four times, and then let it rip. We're gonna go run it in. Bought some stuff so I can try to do some videos of it running, like hook it to my phone, my phone, hook it to the receiver somehow. But all in all, yes, it does have a little lag when you first take off. But why does I feel like it's going too far? That's probably going to be enough. Right there is full. I'm just trying to make sure I keep it. If I keep it like, that's why. That's why. Oh, I adjusted that, but anyways, I know.